Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be going over Chemistry Unit 2, Lesson 6. These are going to cover atoms, elements, compounds, and the periodic table. So the learning objective for today is the students will identify the parts of a compound and define coefficients and subscripts, and the students will count the number of atoms in compounds. So what is a compound? A compound is made up of different kinds of atoms that are chemically combined. So they are going to be combining two or more different elements together. They can have different properties from the elements that make them up. For example, we have sodium, which is a solid when found naturally on Earth. It does explode when it comes in contact with water, so it is highly reactive. Chlorine is a poisonous gas that is naturally found on Earth. When we combine these two, it makes our regular table salt that we use in our everyday food. So when we're counting atoms, we are going to be looking at the subscripts and the coefficients. The difference between a subscript and a coefficient is a subscript is something that you'll see at the bottom right here. This is going to represent the molecules being chemically combined. A coefficient just means there is more than one of the same molecule present. So they are not chemically combined. So in this case, we have H2. So this basically just means we have two hydrogen atoms. If we do not have a number in front of the element, we assume we only have one of that element. So in this case, we have H2O. The 2 is front of the hydrogen, so we have two hydrogen atoms. We don't have a number in front of oxygen, so we're going to assume there's only one oxygen atom present. The total number of atoms in this formula, H2O, is 3. For the compound nitrogen oxide, we don't have a subscript for both of them. So we're going to assume there's one nitrogen and one oxygen atom present. The total number of atoms would be 2. For glucose or sugar right here, we have 6 carbon atoms, 12 hydrogen atoms, and 6 oxygen atoms. We just need to add these up to find our total number of atoms, and that equals to 24 atoms. So when we see something like this for an element with the parentheses, it's very similar to math where you just assume we're going to multiply it by the subscript in front of them. So 2 times 1 and 2 times 1 here. So we're going to have 1 magnesium atom, 2 oxygen atoms, and 2 hydrogen atoms with a total of 5 atoms. Something like over here, we are going to start with Al. There's no subscript in front of Al, so we're going to say we only have 1 aluminum. Nitrogen has a 1 right here, or it doesn't have a number right here. And we have a 3 outside of the parentheses, so we're just going to multiply it by 1. 3 times 1 is equal to 3. So there's 3 nitrogen atoms. Oxygen has a subscript of 3 with a 3 on the outside, so 3 times 3 is 9. So we're going to assume there's 9 oxygen atoms. We add them up with a total of 13 atoms in this chemical formula. Okay, that is about it for today. I'll see you guys for lesson 7.